A lot of voters now go to the polls tomorrow to choose a new mayor or to choose two candidates slated for a runoff in December.
The polls seem to indicate a runoff is likely, with no candidate anywhere close in the polls to the more than 50% needed to win outright on Election Day. And one possible reason for this, voters may just be tired of voting. 11 Alive's Doug Richards live in Midtown with more.
Yeah, think about this just in the context of the exhausting 2020 election, where you had a primary in June and then a runoff, and then you had the November election, and then you had another runoff in January, and then all that national scrutiny. And yeah, there's been a lapse since then, leading up to tomorrow's election, but apparently a lot of voters don't really feel that way.
Political fatigue, elections fatigue, throw in pandemic fatigue.
Mayoral candidate Sharon Gay says many voters are just tired of voting, which is not what any candidate for mayor wants to hear.
And I still encounter people who say, isn't it next year? Don't we get a break? You mean we have to vote again?
Polls have shown large numbers of undecided voters in the race for mayor, which apparently kept crowds thin at early voting precincts in October. Though polls have shown former Mayor Kasim Reed and City Council President Felicia Moore ahead, Gay is hoping the turnout Tuesday vaults her ahead of one of the two frontrunners. It's the same for Council members Antonio Brown and Andre Dickens, who says he has to sell voters on the election itself in addition to his candidacy.
So, people are like, oh, it's voting time again in November. Yep, you got to come back and vote and let your voice be heard for the municipal elections, which really matter a whole lot. The roads, the schools, the various things that impact your life daily.
And then something else to think about is that if there's a runoff, it will be on the Tuesday following Thanksgiving. So add that to the voter fatigue and the tryptophan fatigue and the holiday fatigue. It should be an exciting time over the next few weeks. Back to you.